Okay. Sounds simple enough. So where do our quests lie? So a lot of them are over here. So we can do those together. But let's do the Eastpool one first, since it's more out of the way and those are together. All right. Meet up with who I'm assuming is going to be Wade. I'm assuming he took the big ass house, the big one. Wow, I'm not close enough. I went to itch my nose, so I pressed X a little early, and I did not reach him.
Lord Rossfield.
What a dick. What a dick game.
Eastpool? A delivery from Martha.
Gishal green seeds. While chocobos adore Gishal greens, their human masters find them significantly less toothsome, turning to them only in times of hardship, most often after their faithful steeds have already been added to the pot. Oh, oh no. So they eat chocobos when it gets like really bad.
Green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed. Only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do.
Yeah. I mean they're busy training and fighting, it's the least they can do though.
Too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
Even when you're just like chilling, you gotta, be on alert for stuff like this, Akashic.
Time it all. I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
Akashic. A veritable legion of them.
Damn.
They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved?
Exactly, they're their own people now. They can fight if they want to.
What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
I mean, even if it's just running materials back and forth where they need to be, if they can be useful.
You're right, my lord.
I think they've,
I will
they can do that.
appeal to them.
That was weird. Blackout screen out of nowhere.
My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
Yeah, they don't want to do it. I mean, I get it. I get it for sure.
Slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared.
Man, when you put it like that.
To think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for.
How'd you get here? Where's the Legion of Akashic?
Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place. Eastpool.
It's not the best, but it could be worse.
Your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you?
Yeah. I mean, no.
You going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
He gave her a fucking... Oh my god, he gave her a pen. No. And there goes her hype speech. Absolutely nobody was moved. Except for this girl!
What are you doing?
Alright. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
50 Cent taught me that.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together.
Alright. Here we go. Fighting alongside Branded. For Eastpool! Yeah! Alright, here we go.
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Absolutely not. They're fodder for the front lines. He was right. I just didn't want to say it out loud.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest.
Sounds right.
These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
Ah, drawing them
To lure
in.
them into the village.
Yeah.
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square, the perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them.
That makes sense. That's a good
for you and
plan.
I to finish them off.
The sound
Thing is,
plan.
coordinating 4 different
One
people to
that'll
fall
require a
back at
leader
the
with a
same
cool
time is
head
going to be
and
kind of
strong
tough.
nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd
Exactly.
say you have both in abundance await, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Yes.
Sir Wade, they're here.
Alright, here we
Know
go.
what you must do. We work together. Everyone playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall. That Eastpool might live on.
For Rosaria. For Rosaria.
Nice.
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Look at that
We
building in the
better do our
background. They
bit too,
boarded up
eh?
the hole in the house.
Right you are, Martha.
Onwards! For Rosaria! Here we go, baby. It's time to fight some more Akashic.
The calm before the storm.
Oh, some fucking goblins. Some muggers. And then
here
some
it
plant
comes.
boys, too. Oh, there's a lot of them, bro. Yo!
Let this village fall.
There's a bitch ton of them. Nice. Ooh. And that's up faster now. 3.3 seconds to be exact. Got him. More enemies though. Where you at? Akashic Claw. So the Cyclone still isn't up as fast as the Uppercut, but it is a lot faster. That's for damn sure. Look how fast it came up in comparison to what it used to be. Almost dead. There we go. Got both of these fuckers. And now for the air boy. Akashic Dragonette. And fire. Boom! And punish to end it all. What do we got left? Some wolves and some chuggabos. No, not the chuggabos! How could you? How fucking dare you? Diamond dust.
It's over.
It's over. Uppercut him, and you're done. Got him. Enemy slain. Nothing too bad. Bunch of AoE abilities to take him out was very useful.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield, change of plan.
What happened? I thought it was the last of them.
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been
Oh,
sighted
the
on
big like
Anne's
panther
Ride and
thing
it's
with
headed
little
in their direction.
beams.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in Eastpool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go
Okay.
after the curl. Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure, may the Founder protect you.
Got you. Alright, here we go. So we gotta go face this coral. Make for Rhiannon's side. Okay, it's not too far off. What they should be doing, in my opinion, is like, okay, you see there's a big fucking pack of fucking Akashic, right? Like a huge troop, right? So what I would say is like send some of your best like archers or something, your best archers or people who could pick off a couple, and just pick off like a fucking, like literally make it their mission. They just pick off like a goblin, one of the plant boys, a scorpion, if they can find them like outside of the pack. And that way you thin out their numbers just a little bit, and then you send out a couple people like every time. Like not an insane amount, maybe like 2 to 3 guards. I don't know what the fuck just happened. But maybe like 2 to 3 guards, and then like you guys try to pick off like a couple of the fucking infected, and then you keep doing that like day by day, and then hopefully the pack thins out. That is like the second or third time it's just like black screened like that. I don't know what the fuck's going on. That one was actually in the middle of me just walking around though. That wasn't like a cutscene like the other ones have been, which I just thought it was like the intermission of itself in the cutscene, but I don't know. Maybe it's just like the game bugging out or something. Gotcha, bitch. Diamond dust, which is super fucking good, and Giga Flare's bitch ass. Right in his tummy. Give him the best belly rubs ever. The best belly rubs. A Giga Flare to the fucking tummy. Yes. And let's just limit break to eat his ass for the rest of it. Should be enough to kill him, I think. Yup, here we go. And down goes the coral. Coral! Not too bad. Pretty good. Oh, we got a coral whisker. I didn't get to read it, though. Damn.
Alright.
I think actually we've read a coral whisperer before, actually. Ding, 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 ding. So Eastpool should be okay now. Looks like we drove back the Akashic for like the 20th time. For fuck's sake, bro. There's so many Akashic.
The curl, is it?
It's dead.
It killed me. I'm a ghost.
And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now.
Well, that's
I
good.
hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it.
That was a big sigh.
We saved Eastpool.
That man was waiting for this moment.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Alright, nice.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
They'll have us to answer to.
Yeah.
Then, let's get to work.
This village isn't gonna rebuild itself.
Well, that's wholesome. A good conclusion to the Eastpool saga, it seems.
They're not slaves anymore.
no,
I'm gonna drink of water real quick.
they're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's
Hey.
plight.
Almost dropped my
And I
cat.
believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too. And I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
Eastpoolian, yes.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade.
Eastpoolian? Oh god, it got
Proud, all the
worse.
same. I'll have to go my way
Eastpoolian.
too.
What the
Can't have
fuck?
the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course. And I'd be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, ain't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
Alright, cool.
I will.
We get seed money.
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together?
Yes,
Clearing the
the
goblins
marble.
from the Stillwind marshes.
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant marble.
Marble
Not a
boy.
trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up, when the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor. I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that
Aw.
whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage.
As an Eastpoolian.
Thanks to you.
I will
So
protect
wait.
it.
You have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Yeah, Lord Commander Wade.
My lord, I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
Nice. Alright, so Martha's Rest, and then we'll do those two down there. Man, we still have like 3 more side quests to do. 3 or 4. We're still not even close to done, bro. And we've been playing for about 2 hours now. This is crazy. The amount of side quests is nuts. At least these ones are a lot better. To be fair, these ones are way better than the
It's
rest
lucky
of the
you came by
games
when
thus
you did,
far.
eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Cool.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a
Took all
home to
game, but
free
yeah.
bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid.
Really?
In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me.
Huh.
He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them.
For real.
And a hunt, poking
Yeah,
around
she
in
probably
the
thought
reeds.
she was running a hunt
Awful
again or
anyway.
something, like the
I
justice.
thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about.
Ah.
And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom.
It's true.
That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
Aw.
And you
I wish they
were.
showed that cutscene high key.
We both wanted the same thing, to make life better for bearers, just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed, but the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us.
Uh-huh.
Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
The next gen of, bearer freers.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Nice. Got a little backstory on her. Her and Sid became friends and stuff. So he came asking around because he heard that she was buying up a bunch of stuff. Or a bunch of stuff. A bunch of people, my bad, Jesus. Was buying up a bunch of people. And then he was trying to figure out what it was for. And then they found out they were both like basically resistance fighters here. Martha's Rest signboard, the emblem of Martha's Rest, personal fiefdom of the Golden Stables, indomitable landlady. To those who have no love for the Empire, the settlement stands as an island of safety in a sea of anything but. Nice. So let's go ahead. We can teleport. This one seems better, actually. Seems like it'll get us there faster. I think one of them, again, I think one of them's a sphere, and then the other one is a, the other one is like the other side quest we had to do. I forgot what it was though. Oh, is it upwards? Oh, fuck. I don't know. I can't really tell. It looks like it is, but it also looks like on the map like we can just get through it from here. So I'm not really too sure. Bro, give me the title already. There we go. Because you can't get on Ambrosia until the title changes, like of the place you're in. Yeah, so this is where we fought like some of the blackguards. What are they called? The black shields, the blackguards, yeah. Their armor looked pretty dope though, the black shields. They look so fucking dope. Like a dark, it didn't even look black, it looked like a dark gray shield on them. It looked fucking dope. If you could like mix that with like the dragoon shielding, like the color palette with the dragoon shielding plates too, that'd be dope.
How did Dorys come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste. Lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
Damn. Alright, this should be easy. Nope, you're done. Damn it, you fucking dick. Diamond dust him. Oh, there we go. No, the guy in the corner, he's gonna do something! Stop him! Yes! We stopped him just in time. Want to get on the edge so I can just beam them all at the same time. Got their asses. Boom! Easy W. Alright. See what happens next. She gonna be fumbling around? No, she's coming up to us to talk.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Hey, yo.
Sid.
Ah, Dorys. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade. You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin.
Yeah, true.
I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder.
Damn.
She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
Fuck.
It wasn't all terrible. Surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other
I don't like
children
the way
took
she
either
said
to
that.
the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
No.
I
Why the fuck would she do that?
swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
Oh, we're just letting her go? She's a fucking slaver! Kill her!
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore.
She's just gonna fucking buy up some more people and like torture them like she did her.
The
What?
Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
Oh, okay.
All right. If you're certain.
Alright, if she's going to jail, okay, that's good enough for me if she's going to jail.
And thank you for everything.
Like, I'm assuming she had them, like, fight to the death or some shit, right? To prove that they're the better fucking bearer. Like, at combat. Some fucked up shit. So, like, having her rot in jail, I mean, I guess that's good, but killing her would be a good second option for me. I'd be okay with that. Personally. Oh, we're back in the hideaway. What the fuck? Sometime later. That sucks. We didn't get the fucking sphere before we left. Now we gotta go back there and get the sphere.
Dorys's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and
Nice.
better. You don't need to worry about Dorys anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sandbreak.
That's good.
Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Dorys.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be alright.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks
Nice.
again, Sid.
So this quest line's all wrapped up
Breakers
too,
would be lost
looks
without
like.
Dorys. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Yep, so now that we're here, I mean, we might as well go talk to Blackthorne, right? See if they can make that sword they were talking about. Nothing crazy. Yep, I mean, we might as well talk to him now that we're here, so fuck it.
Come back.
Oh, Jote was there. She said come back. Where is she? Is this her? Yeah, this is Jote. Right here. Talking about Joshua, I'm assuming. Alright, so this is Zoltan and fucking Blackthorne.
Ah, the man himself. We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you. It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help.
They got some leather, the sword, some tools.
Leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. All the quests put together now.
And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Nice.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is then.
Let's see how it turns out. Oh, it broke. It's trash. Sometime later.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Whoa, it looks, I mean, it looks like the first sword we got, no? We got, your dad's, like, fucking armor and stuff?
Ragnarok.
It looks like that sword, but just without the red imprints.
Quite something.
I, trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsmen alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history, but we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok.
Oh.
Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
Nice.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Yeah.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Cool. Old friends reunited, or old rivals, I guess. They're now some of the best blacksmiths in the business, and they've got plans for an even better sword than Ragnarok. We have Ragnarok here. I don't know. It looks like it's about the same of what we have now. Ancient Ashen legend purports that one day the Age of Dominance will draw to a close in an epic clash of icons. Oh! That sets the land ablaze, cleansing it of foulness and allowing for its rebirth. A clash they call Ragnarok. That's interesting. I wonder if that's foreshadowing. And then Gotterdemerg, or whatever the fuck, however you say this. A diagram detailing the steps to reforge a sword that might slay a god. Necessary for crafting the sword, Gotterdemerg. Recipe unlocked.